I'm tired of having glasses. I need to get LASIK. Has anybody had LASIK? And if you did, what was the experience like? What's going on, guys? This is Rob. And before we get into this video, we don't know who it was that designed this. We'll link the tweet down in the description, but like whoever designed this Spider-Man costume, it looks amazing, right? Like it looks so good. If you know who it was, let us know down in the comments, man, because that costume is dope, right? It looks so awesome. Anyway, apparently the Spider-Man 3 Far From Home, No Way Home, far from being No Way Home, the trailer has apparently leaked. Now, we need to temper expectations here, right? We need to temper expectations because we're fans, we get ourselves amped up. I gotta be honest with you guys, I can't think of the last time that a movie was made, released by the MCU, that's had this much hype and speculation surrounding it. I can't think of a time when that happened, right? It's just, I don't know, man, because most of the movies have been straightforward, but like, I mean, this has taken on a life of its own, man. Like, it's an exciting time. Y'all feel the excitement. I know y'all feel the excitement. Y'all are like, yeah, man, y'all are going straight Dean Cain. I totally get it. Right now, here's what I mean to say when I say we need to temper our excitement here. A couple things to know. One, if this really is the trailer, obviously it's leaked. It kind of looks like booty cheeks. It's sort of hard to figure out exactly what's going on, but there were a few key scenes that stood out to me. And the second thing is the statement that Kevin Feige made to Empire magazine recently. Now, going verbatim here, what Kevin Feige said was this: rumors are fun because many of them are true and many of them are not true. The danger is when you get into the expectations game of wanting people to be excited about the movie they get and not disappointed about a movie they don't get. Now, what Feige really seems to be saying here is that, yes, there's a lot of anticipation about this movie. Yes, there's a lot of rumors flying around. It's entirely possible most of them are wrong. And that when we get into the movie, that if we go in there with the expectation that all the rumors we've heard are true, that it would basically disappoint us. But I gotta be honest, man, if this leaked trailer really is the final trailer, it's everything we hoped for. Okay, roll it, right? Alex, my editor, roll the trailer, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Cannot defeat them alone. Spider-Man, thank you. So cool. No, it's not that good. I've seen them before. I can do it again.
Real identity of Spider-Man. He's a high school kid in Queens named Peter Parker.
Stop talking. My name is Matthew Murdock. I'm your attorney.
Okay, so there were a few things that stood out to me. Number one, a lot of people are saying it's fake. A lot of people are saying this is not the actual real trailer. It's a fake trailer, right? So I do want to make sure that you go into this understanding that it's entirely possible that it's fake, right? Somebody just kind of staged the whole thing. There is an audience in the background kind of cheering, but I mean, that's pretty easy to fake. Somebody even said there was a PlayStation PS4 scene in it, right? So nonetheless, I will say, if that is a fake trailer, it's one of the best fake trailers that I think I've ever seen in my life, right? So the scene where the portal opens and Doctor Strange comes out, and like you have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man on each side, and he tells Peter, you can't do it alone. That scene makes sense, right? It makes sense that Doctor Strange would do that. Why? Because if these really are the villains, as we seem to know they are, that are coming from basically the Sam Raimi and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man film universes, they're the ones who know how to beat them. And so if for some reason these villains were yanked into the MCU, but the Spider-Men were left behind, that if Peter Parker faces off against these guys by himself, has never met them before, has no idea what their strengths and weaknesses are, and if it really is a Sinister Six-esque scenario where he's facing off against seemingly all of them at the same time, of course he would get wrecked. So it would make sense that Doctor Strange would go to those universes, grab those Spider-Men, bring them back, and then have them all team up, because those guys know how to defeat their villains. That Andrew Garfield knows how to beat Electro, that Tobey Maguire knows how to beat Sandman and the Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. So we know those things are there, assuming that like the Rhino actually had any real measure of influence on Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, then like he would know how to beat him too. But the important thing here is that we know that these villains have faced off against those Spider-Men. So it would make perfect sense that Doctor Strange would grab those Spider-Men and bring them into the MCU to help Tom Holland defeat these guys. Now, there are a couple other scenes that look cool, even though they don't really seem to have any significance, like all three of them together teaming up against Electro, which looks awesome. All three of these Spider-Men teaming up to fight Electro, it looks cool. It's like a split second, right? You don't really get to see a whole lot there. But then apparently there's another scene where two of the three Spider-Men are swinging through New York. And I gotta be honest, man, I feel like if that's really true and that's really what's gonna happen, then it would just make this cohesive, amazing moment. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, yeah, man, like you just get excited. They're literally just swinging through buildings, but you're like, yeah, it's the best action I've seen in a long time. Spider-Man swinging together through buildings and waving at people. It's amazing. It's just one of those things where it's just cool to see. And that's really all it is, right? I mean, when it comes down to stuff like this, it's just stuff that's cool to see. But if it really, okay, if this trailer really is legit, the post-credit scene for the trailer, I guess we can call it that looks the coolest. Because you've got that scene where like, where J. Jonah Jameson, you have the voiceover of him, like, you know, Spider-Man killed Mysterio, yeah. You guys know that from Far From Home. And it shows Peter Parker basically sitting in jail. And then while he's being interrogated by that cop, Matt Murdock busts in and says, "Stop talking, I'm your lawyer." And then it ends. And it's just like, man, that's why I say, man, if this really is a fake trailer, it was phenomenally put together. I'm inclined to believe that it's real. It looks real. Like it looks like it is the actual final trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. And if it is, man, God, it looks amazing, because it looks like everything that we were hoping it would be is exactly what it is, right? And that's one of the things to keep in mind. Like Kevin Feige and those guys, they come out and they say stuff like, well, you gotta make sure you temper expectations, that kind of a thing. But to a degree, they also play some games there where it's like, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. You just gotta go to the theater and find out. So I'm excited, man, because obviously Feige can't come out and just be like, all the rumors you've heard are true, guys. It's all happening, because then it would basically spoil the hell out of the movie. So he can't come out and say that. So if it really is all happening, then it makes sense that the answer Feige would give is, well, people need to temper their expectations, right? I can neither confirm nor deny that the rumors that you have seen on social media about Spider-Man No Way Home are true, right? Maybe they are, maybe they're not. You just gotta go see the movie and find out. So regardless whether it's true or not, I will say things like this build anticipation for Spider-Man No Way Home, man. It does nothing more than amp people up to see this movie more and more. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you guys think the trailer's real? Do you think it's fake? Do you guys think it's just one of those fan sort of things put together? And if it is real, and even if it is fake, does it get you more amped up for the movie? Does it get you more excited for the release of Spider-Man No Way Home? Because I gotta tell you guys, man, this movie, I think, is going to smash records, relatively speaking, right, given COVID in the last year or so, but it's gonna smash some box office records. It's gonna perform insanely well, right? Like, this is gonna be one of those times where people are like, I mean, I'm kind of afraid of getting COVID, but I wanna see Spider-Man more, so whatever, man, and like, everybody's gonna go see it. It'll be the first time in a long time that you see a packed movie theater. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all later. Peace.